Nestled on the western edge of the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal beckons with its rich history, diverse landscapes, and vibrant culture. As one of the oldest nations in Europe, Portugal has left an indelible mark on world history through its pioneering maritime exploration, cultural achievements, and enduring traditions. Boasting a legacy that spans millennia, Portugal's story is one of resilience, innovation, and discovery. From its humble origins as a Celtic settlement to its emergence as a global maritime power during the Age of Discovery, Portugal has navigated the currents of time with steadfast determination and ingenuity. Portugal's geographical tapestry is as varied as its history, encompassing rugged coastlines, rolling plains, verdant vineyards, and ancient cities steeped in tradition. From the sun-kissed beaches of the Algarve to the lush valleys of the Douro wine region, each corner of Portugal offers a glimpse into its rich tapestry of landscapes and lifestyles. At the heart of Portugal's allure lies its warm and welcoming spirit, embodied by its people, cuisine, and cultural traditions. Whether savoring a glass of port wine overlooking the Douro River, exploring the narrow cobblestone streets of Lisbon's historic neighborhoods, or immersing oneself in the haunting melodies of fado music, visitors are sure to be captivated by Portugal's timeless charm. As a modern European nation, Portugal embraces innovation and progress while cherishing its heritage and traditions. From its thriving tech startups to its centuries-old artisanal crafts, Portugal strikes a delicate balance between past and present, tradition and innovation. Today, Portugal stands as a beacon of diversity, tolerance, and resilience, offering a warm embrace to travelers from around the globe. With its rich cultural heritage, breathtaking natural beauty, and vibrant cities, Portugal invites visitors to embark on a journey of discovery and delight, where every moment reveals a new facet of this enchanting land. Here are 100 facts about Portugal covering various aspects, including history, geography, economy, culture, and more. History. Portugal is one of the oldest countries in Europe, with its modern borders established in the 12th century. The Kingdom of Portugal was established in 1139 after Afonso Henriques declared independence from the Kingdom of Leon. Portugal played a significant role in the Age of Exploration, with explorers like Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan paving the way for the establishment of Portuguese colonies and trade routes. In 1498, Vasco da Gama discovered a sea route to India, opening up lucrative trade opportunities for Portugal. Portugal established the first global maritime empire with colonies in Africa, Asia, and the Americas during the 15th and 16th centuries. The Treaty of Tordesillas in 1494 divided the newly discovered lands outside Europe between Portugal and Spain along a meridian 370 leagues west of the Cape Verde Islands. Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, was nearly destroyed by a devastating earthquake, followed by a tsunami and fires, in 1755. Portugal was ruled by a dictatorship under António de Oliveira Salazar from 1932 to 1968, known as the Estado Novo New State. Portugal transitioned to democracy after the Carnation Revolution in 1974, which ended the authoritarian regime. Portugal joined the European Union, then the European Economic Community in 1986. Geography. Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe, bordered by Spain to the east and north and the Atlantic Ocean to the west and south. The mainland of Portugal covers an area of approximately 92,000 square kilometers, 35,500 square miles. The archipelagos of Madeira and the Azores are autonomous regions of Portugal located in the Atlantic Ocean. Portugal's highest point is Mount Pico in the Azores, reaching an elevation of 351 meters 713 feet. The Tagus River Rio Tejo is the longest river in Portugal, flowing through the capital city of Lisbon. Portugal has a Mediterranean climate in the south and a maritime temperate climate in the north, with mild, rainy winters and hot, dry summers. The Algarve region in southern Portugal is known for its stunning beaches and picturesque coastal towns. Portugal is home to several UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the historic center of Porto, the monastery of Badalha, and the cultural landscape of Sintra. The Douro Valley in northern Portugal is famous for its terraced vineyards and production of port wine. The Ria Formosa Natural Park in the Algarve is a protected area known for its diverse ecosystems and bird life. Economy. Portugal has a mixed economy with a strong emphasis on services, manufacturing, and tourism. Tourism is a significant sector of the Portuguese economy, with attractions like Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve, and Madeira attracting millions of visitors each year. Portugal is known for its wine production, particularly port wine from the Douro Valley and Vinho Verde from the Minho region. The cork industry is a major contributor to the Portuguese economy, with Portugal being one of the world's largest producers of cork. Portugal is a member of the Eurozone, and the euro is the official currency. The Portuguese economy experienced a period of economic recession and austerity measures following the global financial crisis of 2008. Portugal has made significant investments in renewable energy, particularly wind and solar power, to reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. The Port of Lisbon is one of the busiest ports in Europe and a key gateway for trade between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Portugal is a leading producer of seafood, including sardines, cod, and tuna, due to its extensive coastline. The Portuguese government has implemented reforms to improve competitiveness, attract foreign investment, and stimulate economic growth. Culture and society. Fado music is a traditional genre of Portuguese music characterized by mournful melodies and lyrics about longing, love, and nostalgia. Portugal has a rich literary tradition, with renowned authors such as Luís de Camões, Fernando Pessoa, and José Saramago. Portuguese cuisine is known for its seafood dishes, pastries, and hearty stews, with specialties like bacalhau salted cod and pastéis de nata custard tarts. The University of Coimbra, founded in 1290, is one of the oldest universities in continuous operation in the world. Portugal celebrates several cultural festivals and events throughout the year, including Carnaval, São João St. John's Day, and the Feast of São Martinho. The Portuguese language, Portuguese Português, is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world, with over 260 million speakers worldwide. Portugal has a rich tradition of handicrafts, including ceramics, tiles azulejos, embroidery, and cork products. Football soccer is the most popular sport in Portugal, with clubs like FC Porto, SL Benfica, and Sporting CP boasting large followings. Traditional Portuguese architecture is characterized by whitewashed buildings with colorful tiles, wrought iron balconies, and ornate facades. Portugal has a strong tradition of religious festivals and pilgrimages, with events like the Festa do Senhor Santo Cristo dos Milagres in Ponta Delgada, Azores, and the Festa dos Tabuleiros in Tamar. Politics and government. Portugal is a democratic republic with a semi-presidential system of government. The President of Portugal serves as the head of state, while the Prime Minister is the head of government. The Portuguese Parliament is known as the Assembly of the Republic Assembleia da República and is composed of 230 members elected through proportional representation. Portugal is divided into 18 distritos and 2 autonomous regions, the Azores and Madeira. The judiciary in Portugal is independent and consists of several levels, including district courts, courts of appeal, and the Supreme Court of Justice. The Constitutional Court of Portugal is responsible for interpreting the Constitution and reviewing the constitutionality of laws and government actions. Portugal is a member of several international organizations, including the United Nations, NATO, and the European Union. The Council of State of Portugal advises the President on matters of national importance and includes senior government officials and other prominent figures. Portugal has a long history of political stability since the transition to democracy in 1974, with peaceful transitions of power through democratic elections. Portugal has a multi-party system with several political parties representing a range of ideologies, including social democracy, conservatism, and socialism. Infrastructure and transportation. Portugal has a well-developed transportation infrastructure, including highways, railways, and airports. The Vasco da Gama Bridge in Lisbon is one of the longest bridges in Europe and spans the Tagus River. Portugal's national railway company, Comboios de Portugal CP, operates a network of passenger and freight trains connecting major cities and regions. Lisbon Portela Airport and Francisco Sá Carneiro Airport in Porto are the 2 busiest airports in Portugal, serving domestic and international flights. Portugal has invested in high-speed rail infrastructure, with the Alpha Pendular and Intercities trains providing fast connections between Lisbon, Porto, and other cities. The Lisbon Metro is the largest metro system in Portugal, serving the capital city and surrounding areas. Portugal has a network of bus and tram services in major cities like Lisbon, Porto, and Coimbra, operated by various public and private companies. Portugal's ports, including the Port of Sines and the Port of Leixões, play a crucial role in international trade and maritime transport. Portugal has invested in renewable energy infrastructure, including wind farms and solar power plants, to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. Portugal has a network of motorways autoestradas connecting major cities and regions, with tolls collected electronically or at toll booths. Science and technology. Portugal has made significant investments in scientific research and innovation, with institutions like the Foundation for Science and Technology (FCT) funding research projects in various fields. The Champlamod Foundation in Lisbon is a leading biomedical research institute focusing on cancer, neuroscience, and vision research. Portugal has a growing startup ecosystem, particularly in cities like Lisbon and Porto, with initiatives like Startup Portugal supporting entrepreneurship and innovation. The Instituto Superior Técnico Este in Lisbon is one of Portugal's premier engineering schools, offering undergraduate and graduate programs in engineering, science, and technology. Portugal is a member of the European Space Agency (ESA) and has contributed to space exploration missions, satellite launches, and Earth observation programs. Portugal has made investments in renewable energy technologies, including wind, solar, and hydroelectric power, to reduce dependence on fossil fuels and promote sustainability. The Instituto de Medicina Molecular in Lisbon is a leading biomedical research institute focused on genetics, cancer, and infectious diseases. Portugal is home to several technology parks and innovation hubs, including the Tagus Park near Lisbon and Uptech in Porto, fostering collaboration between academia and industry. Portugal has made strides in digital transformation, with initiatives like Portugal Digital promoting the adoption of digital technologies in various sectors of the economy. The Instituto de Engenharia de Sistemas e Computadores, Tecnologia e Ciência Ines Tech in Porto is a research institute specializing in information and communication technologies, IT, robotics, and intelligent systems. Healthcare. Portugal has a universal healthcare system known as the Serviço Nacional de Saúde (SNS), providing access to healthcare services to all residents. The SNS is funded through general taxation and provides a range of services, including primary care, hospital care, and preventive medicine. Portugal has made investments in healthcare infrastructure, including hospitals, clinics, and medical facilities, to improve access to healthcare services across the country. The Instituto Nacional de Saúde Dr. Ricardo Jorge Sá is a public health institute responsible for disease surveillance, epidemiology, and public health research in Portugal. Portugal has a network of public and private hospitals and clinics, with specialized services in areas such as oncology, cardiology, and neurology. Portugal has a strong tradition of primary care, with family doctors Médicos de Família serving as the first point of contact for patients and coordinating their healthcare needs. Portugal has invested in telemedicine and e-health solutions to improve access to healthcare services, particularly in rural and remote areas. The National Institute of Medical Emergency provides emergency medical services, including ambulances, air medical services, and emergency medical training. Portugal has a national vaccination program, providing free vaccinations to children and adults against diseases like measles, influenza, and hepatitis. Portugal has a network of pharmacies farmácias providing prescription medications, over-the-counter drugs, and healthcare products to the public. Education. Portugal has a public education system that is free and compulsory for children between the ages of 6 and 18. The Ministry of Education oversees the education system in Portugal, including curriculum development, teacher training, and school accreditation. Portugal has invested in early childhood education, with preschools Jardins de Infância providing education and care for children ages 3 to 6. The Ministry of Science, Technology, and Higher Education oversees higher education institutions in Portugal, including universities, polytechnic institutes, and private colleges. The University of Lisbon is one of Portugal's largest universities, offering a wide range of undergraduate and graduate programs in various fields of study. The University of Porto is another leading institution of higher education in Portugal, known for its research output and academic excellence. The Instituto Politécnico de Lisboa IPL is a network of polytechnic institutes in Lisbon offering vocational and technical education programs in areas such as engineering, business, and health sciences. Portugal has a tradition of lifelong learning, with adult education programs available through community centers, universities, and adult education associations. The Ministry of Education has implemented reforms to improve the quality of education in Portugal, including measures to reduce dropout rates and improve student outcomes. Portugal has invested in digital learning technologies, including online courses, virtual classrooms, and educational software, to enhance teaching and learning in schools and universities. Social welfare. Portugal has a social welfare system that provides support to vulnerable populations, including the elderly, disabled, and low-income families. The Ministry of Labor, Solidarity, and Social Security oversees social welfare programs in Portugal, including pensions, unemployment benefits, and social assistance. Portugal has implemented measures to reduce poverty and inequality, including minimum wage laws, social housing programs, and targeted support for at-risk groups. The Portuguese social security system provides pensions and other benefits to retirees based on contributions made during their working years. Portugal has a network of social service organizations, charities, and non-governmental organizations (NGOs) providing assistance to individuals and families in need. The Ministry of Health oversees healthcare services in Portugal, including hospitals, clinics, and public health programs aimed at improving population health and well-being. Portugal has implemented measures to promote gender equality, including laws prohibiting discrimination in the workplace and promoting equal pay for equal work. Portugal has a system of public assistance Rendimento Social de Inserção providing financial support to individuals and families facing economic hardship. The Portuguese government has implemented policies to support families, including parental leave, childcare subsidies, and tax credits for dependent children. Portugal has made investments in education, training, and skills development to enhance employment opportunities and economic mobility for its citizens.